Hello guys, market update for July 28 to August 1. High impact news natin for this coming week. So medyo madami-dami. Check nyo na lang sa forexfactory.com. Make sure na alam nyo yung day, time, and of course yung currency na maapektuhan. So punta tayo sa chart. And by the way, bago pala tayo pumunta sa chart, if you're interested to try Morning Edge, pwede kayong pumunta sa whoop.com/morning edge. So this is a subscription service where you can get daily market update, full trading course, live session, and of course private community. So every day makakakuha kayo ng daily market update. So videos para prepared na kayo sa trading day. So ito yung mga past videos natin. So yan, no, yan yung makukuha nyo. So again, it's a subscription plan, 1,500 a month, and you can cancel anytime. Okay? So yun lang, balik tayo sa chart. Let's start with dollar index. So dollar index, last week nagkaroon tayo ng downside move and then a retracement nung Thursday and Friday. Overall, bearish pa rin yung structure ng dollar index. So we are expecting more downside for DXY. Ang tinitingnan nating level is 9650 area kasi previous support yan, right? So yeah, bearish this coming week dito sa dollar index, but of course if may change tayo ng momentum, pwede tayong mag-shift from bearish to neutral. Euro USD, so bullish. We're expecting more upside dito sa Euro USD. Ang level na tinitingnan natin for immediate resistance is at 118.29. And last week, nung Friday, nasa watch list namin to. So Euro USD bullish. We're looking to trade it at 1.1711. So ito yung 1.1711. And then yung setup is na hinahanap natin is FBO. So nag-play out naman siya nicely. So going back, Euro USD still looking for more upside. Ang i-check natin na level this coming week is 118.29 kasi dyan tayo pwedeng magkaroon ng reaction. Okay? GBP USD. So nagkaroon tayo ng rally last week and then Thursday, Friday nagkaroon tayo ng matinding sell-off. So I think may may continuation pa to downside. Maybe around itest niya ulit tong support area. Now, etong support area na to, key support area yan for Euro USD kasi once we break that level, magkakaroon tayo ng shift sa structure from higher low, okay, or equal low. Ito, nag-equal low siya. Kapag na-break natin yan, magkakaroon tayo ng lower low. So, possible na kapag ganito yung scenario, terminated na yung uptrend natin dito sa Euro USD. Okay? Aussie, sideways yung market condition na to and then nagkaroon tayo ng failed breakout last week. Hinit din niya yung resistance, key resistance level. So, previous support yan, naging resistance, and then tinest niya, nagkaroon tayo ng rejection candlestick. So, medyo iniwasan namin to sa community kasi even though na may possibility na mag-breakout, medyo tight yung range niya kasi sobrang lapit na niya dun sa resistance. Right? So, kaya ang nangyari dito, failed breakout. So, basically, ang tingin natin dito for this coming week is still range. So, short the upper extreme, long sa lower extreme. Kiwi. So, ito medyo parang sideways din to yung market condition niya. So, ito yung resistance natin. Right? Nagkaroon tayo ng rejection ng Thursday. Konting sell-off. Directional bias-wise, sideways. But then, hindi ko siya gustong i-trade at current level. So, for Kiwi, hihintayin ko siya either dito sa upper extreme or sa lower extreme. Dollar CAD, so basically sideways once na, so ito yung sideways market condition niya. Once na mag-rotate siya back to this area of resistance, we can look for short. Syempre, given na may bearish price action, right? Dollar Swiss, bearish pa rin ang overall structure niya. Lower low, lower high. Possible na magkaroon tayo ng another leg downside or even itest niya lang tong 78.70 area. So I'm expecting more downside move dito sa dollar Swiss, especially dito sa sa lower time frame. It still look corrective, right? Parang nag-perform tayo ng rising wedge. Dollar yen. So dollar yen nasa watch list din namin nung Friday to, bullish. 146.72. So nagkaroon kasi tayo ng rejection dito sa sa level na to, right? Although para siyang sideways bigger picture, pero nire-respect niya yung mga level. So dito hinintay namin magkaroon ng rejection nung Thursday. So ayan, nagkaroon ng rejection nung Thursday, and then nung Friday nilagay namin siya sa watch list. So kung papansinin nyo, ito yung watch list namin, 146.72. 146.72. Hindi nga lang siya pumunta dun sa level na tinitingnan namin. Medyo na short siya. 38.2% retracement yung pinulbakan niya, then na-hit eventually yung target. But then, directional bias tumama naman, which is still good kahit hindi natin na-trade. Okay. So, since nasa resistance level na tayo, of course, wait and see tayo kung ano yung magiging reaction niya dyan sa level na yan. And then, once na magkaroon tayo ng reaction dyan, of course, titingnan natin kung pwede ba natin i-trade or not. Okay, so that's for the majors. Punta tayo sa gold. Gold, yung long term nito bullish, but then parang medyo sideways tayo short term, right? Nagkaroon tayo ng rejection sa upper extreme, matinding sell-off for 3 days. Now, ang tinitingnan ko dito for this coming week, ang gawin niya is magkaroon tayo ng retracement, intraday retracement, and then mag-continue yung rotation niya downside. Sa weekly, very bearish yung itsura ng candlestick niya. So, this coming week, I'm bearish for gold. Maybe back to pwedeng ito yung immediate support natin. 328.2. Ayan, pwedeng ganyan yung scenario. Sa intraday, sa hourly, very bearish, right? So, hintay tayo ng retracement, yung mga, let's say, AB, mga complex pullback, ABCD. Ganyan. Okay? And then lastly, of course, we have Bitcoin. So, Bitcoin, nasa correction phase tayo right now. Corrective phase. Nagkaroon tayo ng failed breakout dito. So, guys, pay attention sa mga failed breakout sa mga swings kasi laging ginagawa ng Bitcoin to. So, kahit dito sa malaking retracement niya, nagkaroon tayo ng failed breakout dito. Failed breakout, then run. Right? Dito din. Failed breakout, then run. Okay? So, dito, possible, ito na yun, and then magkaroon ulit tayo ng upside rotation. Right? Fail breakout, then another run. Okay? Pwede rin naman, isang scenario, kung mababasag niyo yung 115.86, punta tayo dito sa 111.92. Yan, dito sa area na to kasi breakout point to. So, previous resistance, possible mag-act as support. So, overall, bullish yung bias natin for Bitcoin. Okay? So, yun lang guys for this video. Good luck and trade safe.